Hey HCGers, this is Laura. So I have a question. So life events and family have happened and it's not a big deal. I mean, I'm not overly stressed about it, but couple that with my back issues that I've been having and well, I woke up at 1:30, 2 o'clock this morning and I haven't been able to go back to sleep. So I've started having coffee because that's my morning routine. But do I take the morning weight that I got on the scale and weighed? I mean, I wasn't down any. It was the same exact as yesterday, but I am weighing 3 hours earlier than I even weigh when I get up for work. So I'm not for sure what to do. Do I just take it and go, well, if I lose more tomorrow, then bonus? I don't know. That's kind of what I'm thinking of doing. I mean, I got on, it didn't show a gain. It didn't show a loss, so I guess I could technically call it a goose egg and just say I potentially could lose more weight tomorrow. I don't know. It's 3 o'clock in the morning and I'm not going to go back to sleep. I think I decided after talking to you girls yesterday and really thinking about the whole self-worth issue and I think I'm gonna go to the doctor today. I haven't been to my doctor in 3 years. Yeah, maybe two and a half. And he's not nice. Why should I keep going to a not nice doctor? Talk about self-worth issues. He just tells me I'm fat. And he literally says fat. You know, Laura, you're fat. You were doing so well, you lost all this weight, and now you're fat again. You need to cut down your calories by at least 500 calories a day. I know we've had this talk, but he's so rude. He really lacks a good bedside manner, and I know I'm fat, but I don't need him talking to me like that. Definitely doesn't make me want to go back. I certainly don't want to go in and be examined, especially by him. I mean, it just makes you go, well, holy shit, I must just be a piece of shit the way he presents it. I haven't had a gynecological appointment in probably 6 years, maybe 5. I don't know. But with my back issues and um, the unexpected news was that my husband was notified that his contract was ending early, and he'll be coming home in a couple of weeks at this point. Not really for sure because it really sucks. Not that he's not going to have a job because he's he works he went back to contracting and he's never not had a job and he works in the nuclear industry and does scheduling, so it's not a big deal. There's plethora of work out there in the industry. It's just where he's going to work at is the issue. Because um, the best news happened yesterday with my son-in-law getting out of the military. He's being medically discharged or retired or whatever. He was in a explosion in Afghanistan. Actually, he was in two. He's a Purple Heart recipient. Plus, he's gotten an additional star on his Purple Heart or whatever because he was on a bridge and the Afghanis, I don't even know what you call them. Anyways, the bad guys blew the bridge up and he and his Humvee and his group crashed down into the ravine. That was his first accident. By the way, that was when my daughter was giving birth to my grandson, my second grandson. Um, we had trouble getting a hold of him. Anyways, and then we found out why. And then his other one he was in, he broke his back and had a really bad case of traumatic brain injury, which he still struggles with. He still has some issues associated with that, but he really had some really major issues going on with his back. So, anyways, my husband took his resume and he put it all together and did a really good job at it and had some help and coached and mentored. And uh, so my husband handed it to a couple project managers that he knows. And amazingly, General Electric is going to hire him to do nuclear work on their reactors. And it's such a relief to know he and the grandkids, he's going to be able to take care of the grandkids and the daughter. And Alec had no want to go into law enforcement. His specialty is EOD, which is explosive ordnance something. Basically, he's a bomb tech and he dismantles bombs. And he didn't want to go into law enforcement. His mother's in law enforcement. She's a sheriff, but she's a desk office sheriff. And his stepdad here is a sheriff of the other county. And he does river patrol. And then when the river's not as busy, then he switches over and does county patrol. Anyways, with all the issues going on with how bad the public is treating our officers, how scrutinized they are, and then just the fact that he watched his stepdad miss all the holidays, birthdays, you know, having to work night shift, just all these really negative things. Alec absolutely didn't want to go into law enforcement. So we're really happy that we were able to push open the door and he got his foot in. And so he was going to be working with my husband or near my husband, and he was going to be able to stay with him. And it was going to be it was going to be a neat opportunity for them to be able to get closer. And then um, boom. But the good news is my husband comes home and, well, right now that's the plan. He'll come home in about 2.5 weeks. We'll leave our fifth wheel down there because he pretty much works the Midwest anyways, and in a storage facility, um, and then drive home. He'll pick up our horse trailer at our daughter's because the kids, when they were here at one point, we sent them back with a plethora of furniture, washer and dryer and stuff about 4 years ago, 3 years ago. And so we went to U-Haul to get him a U-Haul, but after my husband looked at the condition of those U-Hauls, he refused to allow my son-in-law to tow that back with him in the conditions that all of the trailers were in. And so we just let him use the horse trailer to haul everything with the thought of, well, eventually we'll just get it back. They'll either drive home at one point or we'll be going back. And so this is just a great opportunity. My husband will swing up to Tennessee where the kids are. It's about, I don't know, 10-hour drive, and spend a day or two up there with the grandkids and my daughter and son-in-law, and then hook the trailer up and drive it home. And I don't know, but anyways, the point of this vlog was supposed to be, what weight do I take, or do I just say it's a goose egg and go with it? Talk to you guys later.